10 minutes to the top of the hour here. Three of our biggest foreign adversaries are ramping up efforts to infiltrate our presidential election. The Microsoft Threat Analysis Center says the U.S. government has seen an uptick in cyber attacks by China, Russia, and Iran. A recent Iranian hack stole material from the Trump campaign, sent it to President Biden's camp. Microsoft says Russia is also targeting the Harris-Walz campaign, and China is looking to mess with down ballot races. The report indicates these cyber attacks will not stop once the election is over. For more on this, I want to bring in Jeffrey Wells, a fellow at the Cyber and Technology Center at NSI. He's with me now. Jeffrey, thank you for your time. What are you seeing on your end, and how worried are you about bad actors in this election?
Well, thank you. Good morning, and it's nice to be here. Unfortunately, this is not something old. We've seen for many years, and certainly is highlighted in Microsoft's recent reports. These are going to continue. These campaigns just influence the outcome of the election. That's not necessarily the intent. What they aim to do is to erode public trust in the democratic processes, as well as create social discord. And I think what we're starting to really see, though, a ramp up from the adversaries is kind of what I call creating confusion in a sea of lies. The adversaries are flooding public with misinformation to create confusion. Even after debunking false narratives, the damage often lingers, which shapes public perception and behavior. And the goal here of our adversaries is to undermine the trust in our institutions, leaving voters struggling to distinguish the truth from falsehoods. And the erosion of this confidence directly threatens the integrity of the democratic process.
And how people head into November 5th. I know you said it's nothing new right off the top, but how do these threats that you're seeing now leading up to the election compare to past elections? On par with what you've seen, worse than?
It's worse. Is the technology, the tactics, and the procedures have evolved over the years. These influence campaigns. Again, they're aimed at deepening existing political and social rifts. This interference is really primarily aimed at delegitimizing the electoral process itself, discouraging participation, and foster distrust in governance by spreading the idea that elections are compromised or rigged, as well as sharing information. So, as you said, they've hacked both candidates and share that information. The techniques like phishing, credential theft, and brute force attacks remain critical tools campaigns. These are not old tools. But stolen information is selectively leaked to cause political damage, echoing, the interference strategies we saw in 2016. The spread of deep fakes and deep fake content across digital platforms has really manipulated and confused public narratives, and certainly discredits the candidates.
Yeah, this is something that's top of mind for a lot of voters, and hoping that our election infrastructure is secure enough to defend against all these kinds of hacks and bad actors. Jeffrey Wells, thank you so much for your time this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.